How do you ever feel overwhelmed like I do? What do you do when that happens?
Of course I feel overwhelmed. It's a normal occurrence that everybody feels, right? But sometimes when you're feeling overwhelmed and you don't have those tools that we just talked about, it makes it harder for you to address that, right? So when I am feeling overwhelmed, I try to get help. I try to look at the bigger picture, because if I look at the bigger picture, the whole scape of it all, I'm able to map how I'm going to move around. So, yes, I do get overwhelmed, especially when you're overwhelmed because, or upset or sad, because if I had it my way, I would be able to absorb all of that you go through, so you don't have to feel that. Okay? All right. It's my turn?
Yeah.
All right. Are there things you wish I did differently when you were having a hard time?
Again, nothing.
No?
Yeah.
So what have I done that worked for you?
Well, just like again, you get like, say if I'm over, I might take a break, or like you help me breathe. So so you help me calm down. So yeah.
Okay. So the tools that we've been teaching you have been working?
Yeah.
All right. Feel good. Feel good as a parent that they are working. Yeah, go.
Okay. How do you feel when I'm struggling or having a meltdown?
Sometimes I feel helpless because, like I just mentioned before, if I was able to take all that stress away from you, I would throw it, rip it up, put it in a garbage can, never for you to experience. But certain things I have to let you go through, and for you to build that resilience, right? For you to gain that independence. So when you are in similar situations, that hopefully you can recognize that, oh, I remember this, and this is what my mom told me, or this is what dad told me, or, you know, Dr. T told me, right? These are things that we've instilled in you. But I understand that your journey is your journey. I can't walk the path for you, but I could walk alongside you in hopes that you are able to feel better. That's how I feel when you're going through it. Okay. What's something that makes school or social situations stressful?
Well, like before, it's just like trying to, I wouldn't say like trying to start a conversation or how to just talk in general. Well, more so just how to be part of our conversation, yeah.
So when to enter a conversation or start a conversation with people, is you trying to find people who like what you like, which is cool, right? We like to be around people with like minds and stuff like that, but also understanding that I'm an individual, you're an individual, we're gonna also like other things, right? And knowing how to incorporate their interests and their likes, right, into part of the conversation, because a conversation is between two people who are exchanging thoughts and ideas, right? So if it's only primarily focused on your thoughts and ideas, that means the other person becomes the listener and not an active participant in the conversation. Okay? All right.
Do you ever feel like people don't understand you as a parent?
Absolutely.
Yes.
As your parent, right? My job is to be your advocate, right? We spoke about this plenty of times. I am your advocate. That means I help, get you services that you need. So that requires me to fight, and that requires me not physically fighting, but it allows me to figure that part of it out for you, so it could be better for you. Okay, so you know, I'm a social worker by career, so I'm very lucky that I'm equipped with certain knowledges that certain parents don't have. So I know what I should say, but I also don't know what I should say, but I also feel like I'm always over explaining it, right? So although parents come a dime a dozen, right? But I also had to recognize that even another parent who has a child on the spectrum, their journey is going to be different.
Yeah.
Same way, like another individual on the spectrum, their journey would be different from yours. So it is a constant explaining, like, all right, Jalen needs this, you know, oh, I'm sorry, but we can't go to this event because it might be too noisy. And then some people might be offended, but it's not. I'm doing what's in your best interest.
Yes.
So it is hard to always explain yourself.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
What's one thing you've learned from me?
Patience. Right? Because I know that there's a lot of stuff that you don't know, and the things that you don't know is what scares you the most. And as you're learning and processing through that, I have to go on your pace. As much as we try to get you to realize certain things aren't as scary as it is, I know we can't just throw you into the deep end.